I'm going to take you guys on this one-on-one hike with me. And by one-on-one, it's me and me. Show you how I move, how I do things. And every time I come out to land, the mountains, every piece of land is sacred. And every piece of land has its own guardians, watching and lurking how the movers and travelers treat it. So I walk down to the river. If there's a river, it's not always a river where I'm going. And if I see trash, I'll collect that trash. Perfect. First one. To show the land. I'm here to be a steward, to take care of her, to respect her, to honor her. When I come down to the water, and I connect with the water, and I offer some sacred tobacco, in this case in the form of hape, which is a sacred shamanic snuff. And I sprinkle that out into the water and the land to give back instead of just take from this land. It's an offering. Give me one sec, let me show you. Safety that you provide, the abundance that you provide, all the life in this area, the breath and air that we breathe. Thank you, Great Spirit. Put my hands in the water, because my hands hold every story, my fingerprints, all of my energy, my intentions. I connect with the water. Letting the river know why I'm here. My intention. Connect with the land, to connect with nature, to connect with myself, connect with life, and to bring that same life and love and wisdom back out into the world so that others can remember that they too have the same access to these lands and this place. And if you're feeling disconnected from themselves, to come back out into nature. She's waiting for you. You know, it's one of the many things about nature I love is going to new places. Because every new place and new piece of land that you walk in and connect with teaches you something different. And through that, man, you just get to see the beauty of this. Like, what? I haven't been on this trail before. I think it's called Rock Creek, something like that. But wow. And then right now the weather is rainy. And there's snow, like just the snow melt, like just a little bit. Here, I don't have the words for it. See the snow? A little bit of snow. But that's the thing, man, is we're so surrounded by everyone's energy all the time that if you don't get out and alone, you don't even know who you are. Oh, there's worms. Because your energy is mixed in with everybody's around you, is the same habits, family, wife, your children, that you get lost in that. And sometimes it's hard to feel where you are in that space as an individual, not just as a father and husband. And yes, you are those labels if you so choose to take them. But you are also you. And your family wants you as a father, you as a husband. Not getting lost in the roles and labels, but they want you as yourself, your best self. And you can't be your best self when you're getting overstimulated and overwhelmed and becoming resentful and bitter because you don't do things that you love to. Because you don't take care of your body, your mind, your spirit. Holy shit, this is beautiful. And in order to be the best version of you, you have to know who you are. Know thyself, right? So that means you got to spend time alone in your own energy, doing things for you. Going out into nature has by far been the best one for me. Because out here, you get to just be you. There's no noise. The mind is grounded, it's calm. And you can just be you. And then you figure out what that looks like out here, your natural self. Your natural self. You figure out what that looks like. And then you take your natural self, your natural man, natural woman, back out into the world. Connected to your body, connected to your heart. Connected to life, connected to the land, connected to your loved ones. The more connected you are with you, the more connection you can have with your loved ones. But if you are disconnected from yourself, how can you connect with somebody else? You cannot give what you do not have. You cannot give what you do not have. If somebody asks for a glass of water, you cannot give them a glass of water if you don't have a glass of water. So if somebody wants to connect with you, but you're so disconnected from yourself, how can you connect with them? You have to learn to connect with yourself first. Now, it's not this, hey, I'm going to go off forever and connect with myself and then I'll be back. Nah, that's called running from your fucking problems. It's intentionally creating the time and space to connect with you so that vicariously through that connection with self, you have a deeper connection and sense to life, to your wife, to your children, to your life, to your creations, to your business. Whatever it is, you will have more connection with it. Or when you come out to connect with your natural self, you'll realize the artificial places in your life that you created that aren't aligned with the natural version of you, the authentic version of you. Then those have to go because they are out of alignment. What's out of alignment, when you become aligned, will naturally fall away and illuminate itself. And that's not always easy to let that go. Change is the only thing that's constant, man. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to move on to the next thing. And let go of what's holding you back. The artificial version of you, the plastic version of you. To connect with the natural you, the authentic you. Because we are not separate from nature. The only reason we're separate from nature is because man built homes with boxes, giant boxes, away from land in big cities, destroying the land, destroying the rivers. We disconnected the natural essence and flow of life. Instead of building around it and working with it, we cut it off. And because of that, we live in a technologically advancing world, which is great. Technology is awesome and incredible. And it's also the reason most people are disconnected from themselves, disconnected from their hearts. All these technologies, these frequencies, these energies, these AI data centers, software, all these things, right? I could keep going, but I digress. Wow. But you cannot replicate this. No man can. No man can replicate what our Creator gave us to experience, not to take, to give and receive reciprocity instead of just take and take and take. We all have medicine and we all have gifts. And when you come out and connect with your natural self, you will see and learn what those are. We're meant to live here in the physical body, in this human experience, not disconnected from it, not in the mental plane, constantly thinking and making meaning in your life, in your head, but actually here, moving your body, experiencing life, connecting with nature, allowing yourself to enjoy good food and pleasure. Everybody loves pleasure, whether that pleasure is food or sex or cuddling or going on vacation. Pleasure is good and pleasure is healthy. I don't give a shit what anyone else has to say about that. We are meant to experience what our body has to offer, not to be cut off from it. I'm told it's wrong or bad. Fuck that shit. Live your life, man. Live your life. Connect with yourself. Explore nature. Whoa, oh my gosh. Words take away from what is meant to be experienced. And words just don't do it justice of how beautiful this land is. So I'm gonna put my phone down and observe it for a bit. Thanks for listening. So I believe the land will show you what you're willing to listen to, what you're willing to hear. I also believe that there is no one set location to find anything specific, meaning if you're meant to find something, treasure, a feather, you'll find it. And that it can change locations to hide itself from those who are unworthy to receive it, and then reveal itself in the location where the person who's always meant to find it will. So I'm walking down in this riverbed to follow that feeling. Well, didn't find anything where I was looking, but look forward to the day that I do. And this is absolutely beautiful. There's this full, it's 360. Look at that rock cliff. Now I'm soaking wet from going through all the bushes though. So, live and learn. And it's interesting, you know, because as I feel my body get cold, I feel my body not wanting to move and touch the cold, as if like the cold and how it shocks my body almost causing me to want to move slower, sit still, to move all stiff like. So I keep having to tell myself and remind my body, like, nah, you still can move freely. You can still move and walk. You're not restricted just because you're cold and wet. Gotta turn it off for now. When you let it go, you're not forgetting. You're letting go the grips that it has on you. You always remember the lessons, the wisdom from it, what it taught you. But you can move forward from that experience without that preventing future experiences to be something better. So letting go is not about forgetting. It's creating the space for forgiveness to exist. Because while you're still holding on, that forgiveness isn't possible. You remember how it affected your life, what lessons you learned from it, the boundaries that you put in place from it. Never forget. But when you let it go, it no longer has control over you. And something new can take its place. A way forward, a way through. Different path that you get to choose to walk. And I'm out here reading Signs of Nature. Okay. Nature speaks, not through words, but through signs, through the silence, through observation, moving slow, so that you can actually see and witness what she's trying to teach you. To observe. Just listen. Sound of nature. Well, I didn't share all of my hike because some of it was just for me. Nature was guiding me. And so now I'm headed back to the car. I'm soaking wet. Hands are cold. It's been raining the whole time. And I feel so good. So very in my body right now. Grounded, not in my head. So that's the best thing about nature. Not only do you get the beauty, the wisdom, man, you get to feel your body and the temperature, the cold, the heat, and then you get to take care of your body. Well, for those that watch this, I appreciate you taking the time to sit and watch my nature experiences. The trail tales, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. Trail talks, wisdom walks, nature speaks, signs of nature. Let's see, primitive. While I've been out here, I'm hearing all sorts of random noises. Guardians of this land are ever present. It's a really clean trail too. I only found 2-3 pieces of trash. Yeah, 3. Oh. But I'm heading out. Thanks for watching. I'll probably do a quick video when I jump back in the car, or if something pops back up on the hike that I feel like sharing. Oh. The land teaches you how to listen. Nature speaks, not through words, but through sounds, through feelings, through the wind, the trees. Nature shifts and reveals herself to those who are listening and ready to receive what she has to offer. It's not just the animals that have wisdom and hold signs. The plants, the way that a branch might be broken, pointing a direction, the way that the land settles in a location to reveal something that's underneath. Every aspect of nature is communicating to you if you're willing to listen. She shows you where the food is, what you can eat, where the treasure and gold and precious metals are, and the buried treasures. The ancient knowledge and wisdom also lives in these lands and these hills from those that walked before us. Their wisdom, their guidance still remains, and they show up to teach those who are willing to listen and receive. Each mountain, each river, each valley, all holds a different wisdom, different message, different guidance for you to listen and to do what you so choose to do with. But you got to be in right relations, have the right intention, because nature knows. She knows what your intention is, what you're doing. You can't hide from her. She birthed you. Man is not separate from nature. Man was birthed from nature. And she's calling us home. Back to ourselves. Back to nature. To be the sacred guardians and protectors of her. To be stewards of this earth. The authentic expression of each soul and creature. Guardians of all that is sacred. And that is everything. Everything is sacred. Everything was created by our Creator. Everything that man has created was because our Creator allowed them to. Gave them the ideas, let the information flow through them to bring it here into this physical reality. It was all meant to be used for good, for love, for peace, for unity, to serve humanity, to serve the collective, but instead over time that information was manipulated and distorted and used for separation, wars, famine, pain, and suffering. Which is why nature gives the information to those who are willing to do what is right with it. She gives the abundance to those who are willing to do what is right with the abundance, because there's always enough. Where there's one, there's more. And we live on this earth that provides everything that we need to survive, to thrive, not even survive, to thrive. All the water, food, shelter, precious metals, and the energies that those bring, and the animals, the scenery, the supplies to create and build. She provides all of that for us. And look what we do in return. Throw trash all over the place. Litter. Put toxins and chemicals in our food and in our waters and in our soils. She's not going to let us destroy her. She's loved and held us as we discover who we are as a society, as a humanity, as humans, as a species. And we become destructive for self-gain. And she's no longer going to allow that. So the growing pains to learn the lessons that we need to learn are what we're currently experiencing. And truth will always be revealed. Will always come to light. Thanks for listening. Just listen to the sound. Wow. I love being out here alone. Oh my gosh. So much beauty. Well, made it back to the car. Soaking wet, feels great. Now it's raining even harder, like right as I got back to the car. Oh, and this thing, it's by West Slopes. Absolutely love it. Got my snacks down here in this pouch. There you go. And it has a place to hold your phone right here. It even has cover so your phone can record if you wanted to. And then I have a Camelback, which is an extra addition. Oh, I love this thing. It was nice to not have a whole backpack on this time while I was out here, and to just minimalize and have water still, but not have to carry a bunch of stuff. Oh, thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel. And go ahead and hit that like and follow wherever those buttons are. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so look forward to putting more content, wisdom, knowledge, experiences out for all of you.